Yo, what is good? I got a recap for today. I took one trade. It was a W. W's in the shot, but um, not this. The trade was on EU. This is a small win though, because we had a lot of news today, and tomorrow was also a bank holiday because of Good Friday. I'm pretty sure. So wait, I'm gonna burp. Okay, so there was news at 6:15, 6:03, and 6:45. So ideally, I was looking to trade maybe after 7 if I found anything. So I'll start with GU. I didn't take anything on this one, but it set up pretty nice. So on the 4 hour, I was bullish. EU was also like Euro USD was also bullish. So yeah, this was not a closure below. I know I was talking about it yesterday, but um, yeah. So we were still maintaining bullish structure, and it held out pretty well. In the 1 hour though, we were bearish, and I feel like now anytime I look at it, 4 hour and 1 hour are like always like not together in like the good trades. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you guys are like hunting out liquidity kind of thing. You know, faking people out. But I don't know. That's just me. So London highs were up here, London lows down here, Asian lows and Asian highs. So the reason I didn't really like GU and didn't want to take anything off of this was we did have a 30-minute closure. Wait. Oh yeah, so there was a 30-minute closure. But oh yeah, I was bullish. I was looking for buys. We like barely close below. Barely, like 625. We didn't. Wait, am I? Wait, this is 6 a.m. candle. So that means this 5 minute, the 5 minute closure was the one at 25, right? But the 25 candle closed up here, right? If this is a 25 candle, it moved down and then closed up here, right? Right? And then we open at 6:30 right here. But then why is it saying that? Why does it show a closure below here? I don't know. That's a good question. Yo, that actually does not make sense, yo. But I don't know. Dude, am I tweaking? Why am I so intrigued by this? 20, this is the 5 minutes, so 25. 25 is the last 5 minute candle before, and we went down here, and then we moved up and we didn't close below the low, right? So there was no what? So why is the 30 minutes showing a closure below? Bro, I don't know, but anyways, but we were in this imbalance here, which I was thinking, because I don't know, BPR maybe, is that what they say call it? I don't really use BPR, but oh, that's another one. But I saw some Instagram thing about it. But fair value gap right here, so we were in this kind of zone, so I was kind of thinking prices would kind of want to keep on going up. So it did do that, but I just couldn't find like any entry off of that, just because like the high was up here, the nearest high was up here, and there's no fair value gaps to indicate a change in order flow, so I wasn't like willing to enter off of this, potentially looking for like a retracement into equilibrium, but that did not happen. We had a fair value gap here, maybe price wouldn't want to come down and touch it, but that did not happen either. Kind of like a order block kind of thing, or like a breaker block, if that's what, like if that's correct. I don't really know for sure, but I don't really use them. It's just breaker structure, fair value gap kind of thing, but equilibrium. But I was looking for price to maybe come into a discount, but that did not happen. This was a pretty big candle up, but this wick had like taken the entire thing. So yeah, price kept on going up. This would have been pretty nice to take if I maybe saw like the momentum, but I did not see that because I'm not that guy yet. But yeah, price kept on going up pretty good. Followed the bias, and then yeah, so that's GU what I saw. On EU, this is the one I took a trade on. Kind of like not the best. Like I mean, I followed my plan like 100% fully, but it's just like the entry kind of got skewed, and I was like hesitating a little bit and stuff. So yeah, so I was bullish because we had 4 hour closure above this high, didn't close below anywhere. 1 hour was bearish, like I feel like, bro, on every, like I was looking at my journal the other day, and it's like everything is like that. But London High had Asian lows right here, this one here. Then we had London lows down here, which got like basically closed below or like disrespected during London session itself. And then we had New York lows from the previous day down here. So that's what I played off of. So initially I was not really trying to get into this EU because London got closed below and then Asian also got closed below over here. See, this one makes sense. Yo, 25 and then it closed below, right? And that means that there's a full closure, but no, it doesn't make sense on the U. But anyway, so New York lows were down here, and we did not close below the New York low, so I was still considering to look at something there. So yeah, price came down. Didn't, there was there's a gap right here, and there was there was like a tiny gap here, but this was like close to new, so I wasn't really trying to enter. I tried to enter maybe at 7 or later because that's like 15 minutes, and it wasn't really a big move from news. Um, this is like one of the news candles. It just moved up and moved down a little bit, and then the other one was this one. I'm pretty sure it just had a big wick. But yeah, it didn't, and then this is the other one. Didn't really affect that much either. So it actually like favored kind of a little bit, but um yeah. So uh, price came up. We did not inverse this gap, but we did invert this one. But I kind of just wanted to wait for this one to get closer above, just like as confirmation. Before inverting the gap, we did come into discount. Then I was looking at a 1 minute break of structure for potential entry off of that, and that did happen with this candle here. This is like 59, so I was ideally looking to enter like right at 7, but like the thing was the what like yo on MetaTrader, like this was barely a closure. Like I didn't look careful. Like it closed above, but like I didn't see that on the MetaTrader, so then I hesitated, and then price like pushed way past, and then I entered kind of based on like FOMO. I'm pretty sure, and that's like kind of where I messed up on this trade. But I mean, I held on to it, and then I tried like I feel like I over risked now, like because my risk reward got like fucked, right? So then I was like thinking like because like I was looking at like the previous because I was thinking of entering here, right? And I had this stop this position side, but then like this was like a crazy other like thing. So then I tried de-risking, but like my brain was already discombobulated and shit. So then I like I removed the wrong position and then I re-entered again like a bit lower, but it was still like not the best entry. But yeah, that's what happened. I had first take profit like right here, like in the middle, kind of here. I had an alert at the London high just for safety, and yeah. So once price came up to here, I'm pretty sure like at this I'm pretty sure it was like right at the high right here. Took off 50%. This was like 8:20ish. Yeah, that's when I was eating breakfast, and then I got stopped out at break even. And then yeah, that's all. So I don't know. This trade didn't really like move that long. Maybe just because tomorrow's a bank holiday, volatility's kind of dead. But I mean it's all good. At least I didn't lose money. I was able to like not look at the charts a lot, like when I was in the trade. Like otherwise, if I saw all of this like wicks and like moving, I probably would have gotten like a bit pissy and just probably would have like exited the trade based on emotion. But I mean, I'm happy that I did this. But maybe I should like have a different like methodology for like maintaining positions because like yo, I keep on getting stopped at a break even, and then I just like lose 50% of the like move that I made, and it kind of like sucks. And yo, I don't know why I only made like $12 on this. I'm pretty sure it's just because like the shitty risk reward, and then also because I risked 0.5 because I feel like I'm just gonna risk 1% now, just to like, because if I like when I think about it, like if I risk 1%, then I need to make sure that the trade is like good, right? So I think that's what I'm gonna just do. Um, but so I risked 0.5 just because there's news today, and it wasn't really like um best quality conditions. But yeah, I made like $12 I think, or like 17 or something. But it was like bro. Like it's bro, I'm literally at the same position as like the beginning of this week. But I feel like I built good habits today. I wasn't looking at the charts a lot after I entered, and I also started making like a checklist thing. So like yeah, so the only issue was that the RR was kind of skewed after, but this is what like the checklist was. So I didn't enter on GG or GU because nothing really filled out properly. But this is what I'll probably do. ChatGPT told me to do this after our conversation yesterday. But yeah, I think I did it pretty good. Yeah, these are the notes that ChatGPT gave me, and I just put it into and things I could look at it. But yeah, so I'll keep on doing this. I think it really helps a lot just to prevent unnecessary losses. But yeah, that oh I have to did into GPY. But this one like, so like on the 4 hour we were bearish, just because we had closure below this low, 30-minute we had, oh, let me check 1 hour. 1 hour was bearish as well. 30-minute we had London highs, London lows, Asian lows, and then Asian highs up here. So like coming into market open, it was setting up pretty nicely for a long, but I was bearish, and I'm happy that I did not enter because I would have lost. I don't know why I'm burping so much, but like I mean, this would have been like prior to news, but we did come into London lows, came into Asian lows, wicked that proper, and then inverse this gap, could have entered something off this, but you know, I was bearish, so I didn't enter. We did come back, inversed another gap, move up, break structure, could have maybe entered off that, but still I was bearish, and I showed the price kept on moving a bit down, but we did come a bit lower. I don't know, maybe that was a like liquidity grab right there. Not even like a fair value gap. Oh, wait, no, not where are we? Yeah, maybe we just wanted to grab the liquidity and fill in this fair value gap a bit and then move up, but still I was bearish. So I mean, like, call me married to my bias, but I feel like those are the more high probable trades. But I mean, yeah, price did move up, respecting the fair value gap and the Asian low kind of. So yeah, this would have been a pretty, I mean, we did close below the Asian low as well, so this would have been like a pretty decent trade, but um, against my bias, so I'm not trying to enter off of that. I feel like with the checklist, it just gives me like but I'm just jumping around, but I feel like the checklist gives me a visual representation because I feel like I just caught up in my head and I just be trying to like maintain everything in my head instead of actually doing it like proper, right? But yeah. Oh, yeah. So for you, bro, I'm actually tweaking, but like TP1 ideally would have been here, like around here. Then TP2 would have been the New York high wick body, and then the New York high wick, and that would have been pretty sick trade. But it's just like the way I got filled. If I got filled here, like look at the difference in risk reward, yo. That 1.5 to 2.2, like that's insane. But yeah. So I think I'll also with this, what I learned is that I'll probably put in like instill a rule that I will not like maybe like 5 pips of my entry point. If it's like bigger than that, then I won't enter because this is around 8. So if I'll just look to ideally enter like within 5 pips maybe, and if it's not, then I'll just like ignore the trade, you know. But that's probably something I'll look into this weekend as something to learn and reflect on. But yeah, that's all, man. Pretty calm day. I feel pretty good about myself. Just because I didn't trade emotionally, except I did have a bit of FOMO, but I feel like I followed my plan properly, and I feel like on the way to greater things, I just feel lonely as fuck, and I feel like nothing is really clicking right now. But I mean, it'll eventually happen, hopefully, right? So one day, man, one day, one day. But yeah, that's all. One day.